Good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you present today in the GK class of Standard 7th, that is 7th class. So, since as all of us we are very much well aware of the current cases of COVID-19, that is, though the cases has been reduced, but still we have to take all the necessary precautions. Okay. So, before going into today's class, again I would like to say that it is my humble request from all of you to take all the necessary precautions, take utmost care, don't go out, try to spend some more time in your homes, and at the same time minimize the interactions from your environment. Okay, because may be possible that this virus would be present in the environment and you may get into contact with it, and especially the children's and the older peoples, that is the children whose immunity power has not been so much, and at the same time the old age peoples whose immunity has also been decreased. So this is why it has been always said, basically for the old age peoples, and basically if you see the death rate or the deaths which are basically occurring, they are generally of the old peoples only whose immunity power has been decreased. Okay, but still as I continuously say this thing, that is our recovery rate is quite well, that is it is around 78%. So this is a good sign for us. Okay, so let us start with today's syllabus, that is what we are going to do today, and thereafter I'll be explaining you some more things, that is what we have to do, how you will have to prepare it, okay, in the same way. Okay, so first and the foremost thing, let me share you the screen and thereafter we will be going ahead. So if you remember this one, this PDF, okay, so this was the PDF related to your entire UT2 part which has been shared to you. Okay, and today what I am going to do is, today I'll be sharing you okay, today I'll be sharing you one more things, that is this one, GK class 7th answers. Okay, now see, this is, as I have told you in the last class also, that is this is the compiled PDF. Okay, if you remember, this is the compiled PDF of your entire GK answers which is given at the back of the book Britannica. Remember, these answers are from the book Britannica which I am using, and as per the Zoom classes what I remember is that in the last class when we have discussed on the Zoom, so you told that some of you should, or some of you have sent the front page of your books as well, and there it is written Indianica. Okay, so I cannot assure you, I cannot say whether that is the same book which we have to follow or not, but still these answers are not from Indianica, these answers are from the Britannica. So I request you that I am sharing you both the things, sorry, not sharing you, basically if you remember already, now it will be uploaded on the school app, and from there only you will have to get into it, or you have to get the access from there only. Okay, so since each and everything is now going to be going ahead with your school app only, so basically what you have to do is all these things, just open your apps, okay, go to your class sections and everything, and just directly get the access from there only. That is, your UT2 PDF will also be there and your answers will also be there only, and therefore you don't have to ask to anyone, that is neither to the teachers or to your friends or anyone. Directly you will be getting the access of all the PDFs, links, downloads and everything from that school app only. Okay, so these answers are from the Britannica. Now what you have to do is simultaneously, that is you will keep both the PDFs together. If possible, I am trying to show you in this way. Okay, suppose this is the answers PDF and this part is the, okay, in this way you will be putting your both the PDFs. If possible, just remove little bit or increase the size. Sorry, now you will be able to see. Okay, so what you can see is, okay, in this way you will be putting your both the PDFs. If you can see here, that is, this is the entire UT2 PDF, and these are the answers of your entire, that is your entire book. 4 pages are there, and you will be able to see here. But what you have to do is that you will be going ahead with, okay, you will just put here in this way, and you will keep on matching your answers from here in this way. Okay, that is the first one. If you can see, a dash is much larger and has longer ears than dash. So first one is your hare, and the second one is your rabbit. So from here, the first option is your rabbit, hare, and the second option is your rabbit. In the similar way, second one, octopus and squids. So from here, octopuses and squids. Here it has been mistakenly written as octopus, it should be octopuses. Okay, next one, if you can see here, toad and frog. So toad and frog. So in this way you will open up first page, then you can similarly open your second page, and you can match your answers from here, or you can write it down as well if you have not written. Okay, so this is what is going to be uploaded today, and it is my humble request from all of you to please just go through this, so that at least your entire UT2 portion will be completed. And I hope the last page is not beyond 40 or 43 or something. Okay, so I have provided you all the answers, that is up to the last page, but you don't have to go up to that. Wherever till you have it in your syllabus, you just have to follow that only. Is that clear? So let us go ahead with this part. So this was the first thing which I told you just now. Second thing, regarding little bit of how you will be doing your preparations and everything. Okay, what I remember is that in the last class only I told you that start preparing from now, as we have already completed the syllabus. Okay, and the preparation also I told you that you have to do it just 1 page daily, and you will be able to complete the entire pages up to your half yearly examinations. Okay, so since I know that is most of you are not going to do, but some of you, those who are very much serious about your studies, of course you are going to follow my instructions. Okay, but still I told you that since our all the 5 fingers are not equal, so I know that out of all the 4 branches students, okay, some students from all the branches would be very much serious and are going to follow my instructions. Okay, I would like to tell you one of the stances of yesterday, that is I took a class on Zoom app, and I told the students to just write 5 lines on one of the topics, just as we have done the last time for the group discussion. Okay, the topic was that smartphones, they are the enablers or disablers of education. And you won't believe that the main branch, that is the from Samne Ghat, I did not received any one of the homework part. That is, they are not able to write at least 5 lines over that. Okay, and even I got some from Knowledge Park as well. Sorry, not from Knowledge Park also. These 2 branches were there who have not submitted. Even a single student has not written on this topic, and they have not provided me that GK homework. Okay, so today also I'll be providing you one of the topics on which you will have to write it down just 5 lines, not more than that. Okay, and I don't think that these 5 lines are very much enough for you. Okay, so what you have to do is just please do take care, that is you have to write down these 5 lines by your own. ऐसा नहीं है कि आपने कहीं से इंटरनेट पे ये टॉपिक डाला, 5 lines वहाँ से कॉपी किया, and you just presented that same copied part or copied text to me for checking purpose. Okay, so see, the language itself tells us whether you have written it by your own or you have copied it from the internet or somewhere else. Okay, because I know that how much good you all are in English. Okay, or how much well you speak English. So that is why I would be very easily able to catch you whether you have done by yourself or you have copied from somewhere else. Okay, so it is my humble request, this is for your good only. Okay, I'm not going to be benefited at all. Okay, you are only going to be benefited with this. So if you are going to follow the instructions, of course you will be at a greater advantage. So without any delay, okay, not only that topic, okay, which will be provided you in the homework section from the school app only, you will be getting that, but the preparation part, okay, which we were discussing. So some of you would not have still started the preparations. Okay, please start it, please do not waste your time. Okay, because already you have 6 to 7 subjects over which you will have to focus it, and I hope the half yearly timetables which have been provided or will be provided to you very soon, if they are going to have the gaps in between the two papers, well and good, but if they are not going to have the proper gaps, you will be in trouble, or you will have to prepare all the things at the same time if you have not prepared it then. So that is why I am telling you, class, again and again, please don't take chance, don't spoil your time. It is just hardly a matter of 20 to 30 days. Just be serious, start preparing yourself, okay, so that you score good marks. And on 21st and 22nd, of course, you are going to get your UT2 results as well. Okay, so in this UT2 results only, first and the foremost thing, I will also be getting to know that whether you all have prepared before or not, and at the same time I will come to know that how many of you are serious enough from all the 4 branches, whether it is Durga Kund or Sarai Nandan or Samne Ghat or Knowledge Park. Okay, so these are the things which you have to take care. Okay, one more thing is that I'm just showing you on the internet as well. Okay, you can just get in touch with that. Okay, whenever you will be searching for that current affairs, as you know that I used to provide you just one current affairs one day, that is either of the previous day, that is today, whatever I am telling you, these are the current affairs of yesterday, that is today is 19th, and these are the current affairs of 18th of September. So since you know that current affairs, they do play a very important role, a vital role in our life, and as I have told you, class, that is daily just 5 to 6 current affairs, you just have to note it down in your any notebook. In the very beginning only I told you that you have to prepare a very thin notebook in which you can just keep on noting down these current affairs. Okay, but that also I don't think most of you would be doing it, very few are there who would be doing that. Okay, so these things are there. Okay, basically when you type on the Google or when you search it on the Google current affairs, okay, so you will be getting the very first link comes of Jagran Josh. Okay, Jagran Josh करके जो पहला लिंक आता है करंट अफेयर्स का, प्लीज जस्ट ट्राई टू गो थ्रू इट. ओके, एंड जस्ट गो थ्रू दिस द करंट अफेयर्स ऑफ दैट सेम डेट. ठीक है, अगर आप 17 को चेक कर रहे हो तो आप 17 का उस पर क्लिक करिए. इफ यू आर गोइंग फॉर दैट करंट डेट, वट एवर करंट डेट्स इज देयर, just go for this and you will be getting not more, that is the 20-2500 ऐसे current affairs नहीं रहेंगे, maximum 5 to 8, 6 to 7 current affairs will be there of that particular date. You just have to write it down, the key headings, and just try to remember the things which have been given here. Okay, if you are going to write down the at least the headings as well, so this is going to benefit you a lot. Okay, as you remember, I'm just showing you the examples how you will be preparing it. If you remember this current affairs, not this one, I'm showing. Okay, this was the current affairs of 9/9/2020. Okay, so this is taken from there only. On 9th of September, if you can see 6, 7, 8. Okay, so basically 8 current affairs were there, which I got it from Jagran Josh. So I request from you as well to just visit it daily and just try to have the look over it, so that you just note it down that 5. Okay, I forgot to show you how you will be doing it. Okay, so you just have to either you can take that quiz part. Okay, either you take that quiz, current affairs quiz, or you just note down the headlines here. So in the case of headlines also, that same headlines are being converted into quizzes, okay, or the questions and answers, okay. So in the same way, you just have to remember these things, okay. That is, Donald Trump, the world leader, has been nominated for Nobel Peace Prize. So you don't have to write down that complete thing, okay. You can just write it down in this way as well. That is, in this way I'm telling you, okay. Suppose Donald Trump, just put a forward arrow here, okay, and this way, or just hold on. Okay, you just have to mention it here. Suppose the option is your Donald Trump, okay. Just after that, simply put a forward arrow, okay. Then again go back to your PDF and see for that current part what is there. Nobel Peace Prize 2021, okay. Just okay, Nobel Peace Prize 2021, okay. So in this way also you can make your current affair. You don't have to write down that entire sentence, that is, Donald Trump has been nominated for Nobel Peace Prize 2021. No, not in that way, okay. You don't have to write down this complete sentences. Just go for the right options. Donald Trump has been nominated for Nobel Peace Prize 2021, okay. So this is more than enough, and in this way you will be able to prepare all the current affairs in a much more shorter way, so that when you read this thing, suppose if you have written the entire sentence, so it will be very difficult for you, and at the same time, while remembering also, you will have to read that entire thing. But this is a common practice of the brain as well. I am showing you here. जब आप इस तरीके से लिखते हो, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, एरो दे करके या फिर सिंबल्स दे करके, तो ऐसे क्या होता है कि आपके ब्रेन भी काफ़ी शार्प होता है, ठीक है. कैसे होगा, जब आप उसको पढ़ेंगे दोबारा, तो यू विल ट्राई टू रिकॉल, अच्छा ये क्या था, ठीक है. तो डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प वाज नॉमिनेटेड फॉर दैट नोबेल पीस प्राइज 2021, ठीक है. सो दिस इज द सेंटेंस विच हैज़ बीन फॉर्म्ड इनसाइड योर माइंड, या फिर आप अपने से बनाते हो, ठीक है. लेकिन जब आप वहाँ पे करते हैं, ठीक है, आप पूरा पढ़ोगे तो आपका अपना ब्रेन कुछ नहीं काम करता है, दैट इज जस्ट फॉर रीडिंग ओनली. लेकिन जब आप सिंपली बस एरो बना के, हाँ, तो आप रिकॉल करने की कोशिश करते हो, अच्छा डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प वाज नॉमिनेटेड फॉर दैट Nobel Peace Prize 2021. So in this way, when you are trying to frame the sentences by your own, so not only your English is going to be improved, mind it, but your vocabulary and your power, remembering power, the brain and everything will be in a much more better way, okay. So starting with today's current affairs which we have, okay, without any delay, let us go into that and let us see what are there in the current affairs of 18. This is the current affair of yesterday. The same things which I told you. Okay. So in this case, what you're able to see is, that is, okay, this part has to be removed. Leave it. This is has been come by mistake, so you don't have to take into consideration this part. Okay. Basically, here only we have. Okay, so let us go ahead with the very first one, that is, India's first exclusive private jet terminal has been inaugurated at which of the airports? Okay, Indira Gandhi International Airport, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, Kemp Gowda International Airport, and your Cochin International Airport. Okay, so out of these 4, if you remember, last time also I told you that how you will be going through these quizzes. Just please take a simple paper, a rough copy or any copy which you have in your homes. Just write down the question number 1 and choose your correct options, whichever one you feel like, whether you have got the correct one or not. Okay, please do it. Again, I am telling you, please follow the instructions carefully. You will only be benefited. I am not going to be benefited at all. Okay, and finally, and again I am telling you, we can only tell you, we can only guide you. Karna aap hi ko hai. Okay, so decide yourself. Let us start with this. Okay, so I hope all of you would have written your options, just one, A, B, C, D, whichever one you feel like. Moving ahead with the next one. Which app has been removed from the Google Play Store? Paytm, Google Pay, Bheem and PayU. Okay, so I hope Paytm has been removed, okay, because this was belonging to China or something. We will be going ahead. So in the same way, just write it down number 2 and just in front of it write down your options. Bheem cannot be removed because this is the Indian app only. Okay, Google also cannot be because we cannot remain or survive without Google, as all of us we know. And next, if we move ahead with the third question, so here we have, which state has decided to provide cows to families with malnourished children? Okay, so now I hope this is a very good decision. Okay, that is your Haryana, Jharkhand, Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. Okay, that is, this is a kind of help which will be provided to them, that is families. As all of us we know that milk contains all the nutrients present in it. Whatever nutrients which we are getting from outside or anywhere else, the milk contains all your nutrients, carbohydrate, protein, fats, minerals and everything. So malnourished means what? That is deficient in some or the other nutrients. So if the cows will be provided to them, so the milk will be used for feeding these children, and thereafter the malnutrition practices or malnourished practices can be improved, and at the same time the families can also be benefited. अब यहाँ पे भी देखिए वही होता है कि प्रॉब्लम्स इसमें भी आएंगी कि जैसे अगर गवर्नमेंट इज़ हेल्पिंग और एनी वेदर इट इज़ स्टेट और सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट स्कीम है ये, अगर ठीक है, अगर काउस दिया जा रहा है, ठीक है, किस लिए दिया जा रहा है कि आपके घर में जो कुपोषित बच्चे हैं, माल नरिश्ड, ठीक है, जो अच्छे से न्यूट्रिएंट्स जिनको नहीं मिल पा रहा है, तो आप उनको दीजिए, मतलब बच्चों को दीजिए। तो फिर वहाँ पे भी क्या है, कुछ लोग क्या करेंगे, लेने के बाद क्या करेंगे, उसके दूध को बेच देंगे पैसे के लिए। तो ये गलत है, ठीक है। पहले आप जिसको जिस चीज़ के लिए मिला है पहले आप वो चीज़ करिए, उसके बाद आप उसको चाहिए बेचिए, चाहे जो भी करिए, उससे कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता है। ओके, नेक्स्ट, which state has announced subsidy scheme for e-scooters and rickshaws? Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat, Haryana and Delhi. Okay, now subsidy schemes, all of you know subsidy क्या होता है, ठीक है। subsidy is nothing but government pays for us, ठीक है। जैसे हम लोग जो सिलेंडर्स लेते हैं और उसका जो हम लोग 600 रुपीज़ पे करते हैं, ठीक है, so that is the actual cost of the सिलेंडर। बट क्या होता है, हमारे अकाउंट में 150 रुपये या समथिंग रिफंड आ जाता है, ठीक है। जैसे पहले क्या होता था कि ये जो डीजल पेट्रोल जो भी हम खरीद रहे हैं, ठीक है, ये हमें सब्सिडाइज्ड कॉस्ट पे मिलता है, ठीक है। अदरवाइज़ इनकी जो एक्चुअल कॉस्ट है वो और हाई है। तो जो भी सब्सिडीज़ रहती हैं, ठीक है, हमें जो सरकार छूट दे रही है, ओके, तो वो 150 रुपये गैस के केस में जो आपके अकाउंट में आ जाता है, आप लोग अपने मम्मी पापा से इस बात को पूछिएगा, सो दे विल टेल यू। तो ये जो अकाउंट में पैसे वापस आ रहे हैं, ये और कुछ नहीं है बल्कि ये सब्सिडी ही है, ठीक है, जो आपको प्रोवाइड की जाती है। मतलब वो पैसा सरकार आपके लिए भरती है। अब आप थोड़ा सा इमेजिन करके सोच लीजिए कि कितने लोग गैसेस यूज़ करने वाले हैं, और पर कस्टमर और पर इंडिविजुअल पे अगर 150 रुपये सरकार पे करती है, गवर्नमेंट हमारी पे करती है, तो सोचिए कितना अमाउंट पे कर रही है गवर्नमेंट हमारे लिए। ओके, सो दीज आर द सम ऑफ द फिगर्स विच हैज़ टू बी calculated, which has to be taken out. Okay, moving ahead with, let me share the screen first. Okay, Pakistan has decided to elevate the status of which region to a full-fledged province? Okay. Next, which union cabinet minister resigned from the ministry in protest against center's alleged anti-farmers bill? Okay. Next, we have, just keep on writing down your options: Smriti Irani, Thawar Chand Gehlot, Harsimrat Kaur Badal, Giriraj Singh. Okay. Which Indian was named by the UN in the list of 2020 class of young leaders for sustainable development goals? Akash Rana, Udit Singhal, Karambir Singh, and Shreshth Upadhyay. Okay. And I hope this was there in yesterday's newspaper only. Okay. Next one. The center has permitted how much foreign direct investment in defense production through automatic route? 65%, 70, 74%, and 80%. Okay. This also you mark your answers. Now let us go ahead with the answers. So the very first one, India's first exclusive private jet terminal. प्राइवेट जेट टर्मिनल का मतलब क्या होता है कि अभी तक तो हम लोग एयरपोर्ट्स देखते थे, यहाँ पे सारे एरोप्लेन्स क्या होते थे, वहाँ पे लैंड किए जाते थे, स्टोर किए जाते थे, या जो भी था, ठीक है। लेकिन अब क्या है, प्राइवेट जेट का अलग से टर्मिनल बनाया गया है, एंड दिस वाज इनॉग्रेटेड बाय यूनियन सिविल एविएशन मिनिस्टर हरदीप सिंह पुरी at the Indira Gandhi International Airport in Delhi, okay, on September 17, 2020. This exclusive terminal will handle flight operations of private jets. मतलब private jets जितने भी हैं, जैसे अपने ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर के पास वो जब आते हैं प्राइवेट जेट से, या फिर हमारे अंबानी लोग हुए, जो कुछ चुनिंदा लोगों के पास जो हमारे प्राइवेट जेट्स हैं, ठीक है, उनके लिए एक अलग टर्मिनल ही बना दिया गया है, सो दैट they do not interfere with the normal lines, airlines. Okay, next one, Paytm, जैसा मैंने आपको बोला था, Google has removed Paytm app from the Play Store for allegedly violating its policies on gambling. The app is no longer available for download for Android users. Okay, Uttar Pradesh, in a unique move, the UP state government has decided to provide cows to families with malnourished children to ensure the availability of milk for them. The step was undertaken under the पोषण अभियान. पोषण का मतलब वही होता है कि न्यूट्रिएंट्स, ओके, पोषण, हिंदी में इसको पोषण बोलते हैं, इंग्लिश में पोषण बोल रहे हैं उसी चीज़ को. Campaign which will help in bringing down the level of malnourishment among children and women in the state. Next, Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani has announced an assistance scheme to encourage the use of battery operated two-wheelers and three-wheelers in the state. Okay, next one, Gilgit Baltistan Pakistan has decided to elevate the status of this area, Gilgit Baltistan, to a full-fledged province. Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan is expected to visit the region soon and make the formal announcement to elevate Gilgit Baltistan to the status of a full-fledged province with all constitutional rights. Okay. Next, Harsimrat Kaur Badal, the Union Food Processing Minister, resigned from the Union Cabinet on 17th September in protest against anti-farmer ordinances and legislations. The resignation came soon after Shiromani Akali Dal leader Sukhbir Singh Badal opposed the two farmer-related bills in the Lok Sabha. President Ram Nath Kovind accepted the resignation on September 18th, 2020. Okay, Udit Singhal, an 18-year-old Indian boy, has been named by the United Nations in the list of 2020 class of young leaders for sustainable development goals. It is the highest profile recognition opportunity for the youngsters who are the leading efforts on world's most pressing issues. Okay, the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade has issued a note on 17th September 2020 permitting the foreign direct investment above 74% in the defense production on the automatic route. Okay, so this was all for today, that is in the part of your current affairs. Next, if we move ahead, so again, before going, I would like to request to take all the necessary precautions, and please don't forget to follow the instructions to start preparing as it has been told to you, so that you be on a safer side. So thanks a lot for being with me. Have a superb day ahead. Thank you.